This is a gemstone crab covered with red crystals. Their nest, only built at a depth of 100,000 meters, because of the huge pressure all year round, which makes their meat extremely tight and extremely delicious. Ordinary people eat one. The day's hard work is in vain. Just now Aru successfully reached the abyss of 20,000 meters underground. At this time the gravity around has become very exaggerated. Originally weighing only 400 catties, now weighs 2.5 tons. Every step he took made him feel extremely difficult. But what's worse is that, under the huge gravitational influence, Aru's consciousness began to become blurred, and even breathing was very difficult. Finally Alu's body completely lost control and fell to his knees. Just when Aru didn't know what to do, Zhao Song's kitchen knife suddenly made a sound, which reignited his fighting spirit. As one of the 4 kings of the food world, he couldn't just die here easily. Then Aru continued to go deeper. Every meter he descended, the gravity will increase 10 times. If he continues like this, I'm afraid that if he takes one more step, he would be completely crushed into a patty. But at this moment, a rolling stone caught his attention. Alu was immediately inspired. He immediately curled up his body, and his whole body became like a ball, rolling downwards. Although it looked a bit ugly, but in this way, at least it won't TB due to the effect of gravity. The blood will be accumulated in his legs. He thought that Aru could smoothly reach the bottom of the valley, but if there is no accident, there will be an accident. Soon Aru lost his balance, and Zhao Song's kitchen knife also fell out of the bag. Seeing this, Aru didn't care about his own safety. He quickly reached out to grab it, just before the kitchen knife was about to fall. Fortunately, Alu successfully grabbed the kitchen knife. With Zhao Song's, with the blessing of the baby kitchen knife, Aru accidentally came to the ruby crab's nest. Looking at these moving proteins in front of him, Aru's eyes lit up. Without hesitation, he began to eat them with gusto. The meat melts in his mouth, and the sweet taste made Alu unable to stop. In less than 2.5 minutes, he ate hundreds of them. However, while Alu was enjoying his meal, suddenly a Minotaur appeared in front of him and walked towards him slowly. Now Alu was full of confidence, and he was no longer afraid. But just as Alu was gathering strength and was ready to fight to his surprise, the Minotaur didn't attack him, but instead looked terrified, began to retreat. Seeing this, Alu was confused. However, just as he thought, his domineering aura, that he had scared the monster, when he looked back, a man of an incredibly tall figure had somehow appeared behind him, and the man merely extended a finger, immediately made the abyss bull shut up. Although the man's voice was very faint, but after hearing it, as if it had received some kind of instruction, the originally ferocious giant beast turned into a little cute one in an instant, and left in disgrace. And such a tough man is the legendary master of broken knives. But unfortunately, Merc's voice was too low. Errol couldn't even hear a word. Then Merc gestured to Alu again. Just as Aru was puzzled, the Minotaur who had just left ran back again and held a small stone in his hand. Merc took the megaphone stone and said something to Alu. This time Aru finally understood. Elk asked Aru to follow him to his studio. They walked all the way, and walked for a while. They came to a cave, but the scene in front of them completely stunned Alu. Looking at the walls full of peerless kitchen knives, Aru thought, now Zhao Song's precious kitchen knife is finally saved.